from deep here in the month of January.
Tip goes to the Bucks. Got any predictions, Marcus?
I thought one of the Hornets may have deflected that first layup attempt. He stayed with it. Good job, Pat.
And with Brook challenging up against Mason Plumlee.
You know, really digging Mason Plumlee's game just in terms of understanding his limitations and strengths.
Giannis gets the offensive rebound, put back his first dunk of the night. PJ Washington was whistled for the personal. And the kick out here to Grayson Allen from the wing. Grayson knocking down his first shot. Grayson begins 1 for 2 in this game. 1 point edge here for the Hornets, and Ball follows his own miss for the tip in.
Yeah, that's a nice job staying with, disrupting with deflection.
Giannis flips it up onto the backboard and lays it in. We've seen that play.
Even better presence of mind by Giannis to pass it to himself off the backboard.
It's Pat Connaughton leaking out this time. Out and running, he slithers through for the reverse, and now it's a 1 point edge here for the Bucks.
Over these last 7 games, Bucks 6-1. They're number 1 in the league in pace, 12th overall in that statistic. So they're really looking to get out and play a lot faster paced basketball. So how do you do that? You just like I'm gonna go from right-handed player to left-handed player in my mid-20s, mid to late 20s.
Undersized on that matchup, but it doesn't matter. Plumlee with a slam dunk.
Bucks get a little bit out of sorts, lose track of Plumlee inside, and this is what I like him. He's a great rim runner.
You don't necessarily, just like you don't have to score night in and night out, you don't necessarily have to rebound night in and night out with this team. Wesley Matthews getting some early time as well and hits his first shot.
Good job with the dribble handoff.
Yeah, that's right. Vote for Brook plays coaches across the league. You know, he's an elite rim protector, contested shots. We've talked about that. He's well off.
He's a guy that thrives on early confidence to have his big 30-point games.
Continues to be Plumlee involved. It's got most of the scoring. How about that dunk with authority for Brook Lopez? The runner falls for LaMelo Ball. He's in double figures now. He's got 10. Wesley Matthews pulls, fires, plays beat the buzzer and wins.
Love the fact they're number 1 in pace, and that effective field goal percentage starting to be more Milwaukee-like in terms of its efficiency.
Finds Giannis at 3-point territory. He'll take it into the paint run, and then he throws it away. Hayward over to Washington Jr., who lays it in with the right hand.
Got to do a better job than that against these Hornets. They're number 2 in pace in their last 6 games, 4-2.
Washington will give that shot up to Giannis, and he drills it.
His ability to put it on the floor and create space for himself getting downhill.
They challenged a little bit late, and Dennis Smith gets the 2. Ball wasn't upset. He recognized that as a hustle play. Oh, he's been good at getting his own miss here tonight. He's got 12 points. Second chance points, one of the strengths here of this Charlotte.
You better than anybody know exactly where the ball is coming off the rim. You could beat the rebounders to that spot and get some second chance opportunities.
Get about 15 as a team for the game. There's a push shot into the lane for Jordan Ward.
This team thrives in the miscellaneous in terms of second chance points, fast break points, points off the turnovers, points in the paint. Top 10 in every category.
Hayward with the turnaround. And Smith Jr. pulls and fires. Always a battle for the boards, and that tip-in is good for Mark Williams.
I'll spare you the ski-wee on TV, but those who know, all right?
Oh, come on, Zora. You have to spare us. There's a bucket for Washington Jr. The Bucks as a franchise, we've talked about it, do such a great job with these theme nights. Grayson Allen brings it up from deep.
Again, Giannis attacks from that left break line, draws a wall of Hornet defenders, and he is looking and doing a great job of giving it up early.
Gordon Hayward with the response. That's his first 3-point attempt. He's got 9 points, 4 for 4 from the field tonight. Wesley Matthews has found his stroke. Bullseye to the sky once again, and we're tied at 46. Plumlee gets the post touch, and a quick and cutting Gordon Hayward, who couldn't convert. Quick and cutting, Giannis just slices through the lane for the 2. Plumlee down the lane, spins out of it, and finds Ball for 3. And LaMelo Ball now with 17 points.
Yet another corner three-point shot, and that's where the Bucks kind of let the Hornets get away from them early in that game, January 6th.
And Drew's got the answer. How many times have we seen that, a 3 for a 3?
I mean, LaMelo's feast or famine on those three-point shots. It's usually all bottom or just a crazy brick off the backboard.
And Giannis just muscles his way in and count the bucket and the foul.
That's where the Hornets were able to do some damage. They were a +6 in free throw mix. They were 9 for 10.
We saw Giannis put up 21 attempts in the second half. Brooke got another piece.
All the stuff Brooke talks about in terms of what makes him such a great rim protector, he probably got a lot of that from Hakeem, now that I think about it.
Oh, now Rozier has got a little bit of a hot streak, mini hot streak, if you count back-to-back.
Ben Folks, cleaning the glass. Updated stats.
Old reliable tool that you use.
$5 a month.
$5 gets you a lot. Alley-oop to Mason Plumlee, who gets the dunk and the foul.
All of a sudden, start shooting with that left hand as opposed to the right. Just the thought of that is baffling to me. You just have the nerve to do something like that.
Yeah, it's one thing to do it in and around the rim. As Grayson knocks down the three-point shot.
Left-handed shot looks really awkward.
Yeah, he goes. He's going right at Giannis. On the floor now, looking for some help. Bounce pass. Wow, what a play to Gordon Hayward.
Mason Plumlee.
Milwaukee now 10 of 33 from three. They've been averaging about 49% in the month of January from three-point territory. They've been red hot. Grayson will walk right into it. He won't miss back-to-back.
Great energy at the defensive end of the floor and giving you just what you need at the offensive end to make himself effective.
Dunk down pass to Washington Jr., and the Hornets are back up. Yeah, there's 18 50-point games. The one by Giannis on Sunday. Chris Middleton, that's a three-pointer that falls.
And that's helped because now you're able to finish off fast break plays as opposed to having that play stopped in progress. Nice job, Chris. Gas money. Right there.
LaMelo with the floater. He's always fighting and trying to battle off of his misses. Comes Javon Carter, pulls, fires. That's the Javon shot on the transition. He drills it. Bucks have scored at least 30 in every quarter. As you see our quarter scoring on your screen. And I mentioned the Bucks ended that quarter on a 16-5 run. None of those points scored by Giannis or Drew, by the way, as LaMelo Ball opens things up in the fourth.
It's almost like it's a directive because Giannis got the rebound. Chris like, hey, give it to me. Then he gave it right back to Giannis.
Giannis step-through move for two. Giannis now at 21.
With relative ease before that help defender can come over and become a problem.
Giannis got all of that. And leading the break here across the timeline. Change of speed, gets the patty, bucket and one. Calling for it is Williams, and into the hands here of Javon Carter. John doesn't necessarily have the numbers. He doesn't need numbers because he does that on the transition.
Pay close attention to along with LaMelo's had a terrific offensive game.
Ooh, left-handed hammer for Giannis. He was like shadow by, like on a stationary bike midair. Didn't know what to do. He'll challenge that though. Javon Carter will go right at him. Okay. Stephen, thank you very much. You see Chris Middleton now on the bench, has 18 points in 15 minutes. He's a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line as Rozier knocks it down.
Be the maestro, be the facilitator when necessary. When you can get that lane to the basket, get downhill, you take that opportunity.
And Ball got hit in the face. He's still down on the baseline. And Rozier gets it to drop. Meanwhile, LaMelo picked up his 10th rebound on that sequence.
They're relentless, and they've got length between LaMelo Ball and McDaniels and Plumlee. But the Bucks have got to realize they're still in a difficult situation here.
And LaMelo Ball now has his triple-double, by the way. .124 to 115. Bucks improved to 34.